We start laying out stuff we've already talked about, the dick pic, the accidental dick pic, quote unquote, which clearly is not an accident. Clearly, she's believing Ryan in some weird story he told her, which, whatever. Like, we've talked about it already. Emily asks the genuine questions. Are you overlooking red flags? And this is one of those moments where you can say, is Emily being rude? I don't think so. I think Emily is asking real questions to get real answers. Like, she's good at that. And again, it when she does it, it seems investigative, but not condescending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that if this was like a public story or something that was floating around social media and she had asked it, I would have a different take on it.
Yeah.
But because we've talked about this and they were talking about it up in Montana, Emily wasn't there. I think Emily has the right to ask.
I agree. But immediately, Tamra starts screaming. She's like, didn't he fuck up already? And she's yelling at Jenn for not talking about it. First of all, Tamra, you're not the judge and jury. You can't force Jenn to talk about it, even though you've made that your primary storyline this year is to drag your friend who you brought on the show, which is such a weird move and just shows you who Tamra Judge is. But she starts bringing up, when he came to the gym, he said he wanted to fuck me and this and that. And that's when Jenn goes, you need to watch what you're saying, okay? Implying that there's some more there, Tamra. You try to act like you're scot-free, like you're holier than thou, like you would never sink to that level. But you said some shit too. She gets up from the table screaming and throws a napkin in Jenn's face and gets in her face. And Jenn, to her credit, calm, cool, collected. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? This is ridiculous. That was insane. That's not a fun housewives moment. That was an aggressive, borderline scary moment. I thought she was going to hit her. I was like, why are you getting in her face right now? Because she challenged. You can talk. You can talk all the shit that you want to everybody at the table, behind her back, in front of her face, drag her man that she's now dating. Whether you like it or not, they're together. You can talk all of this shit about someone who's supposed to be your close friend. She challenged you one time. You have the nerve to stand up, throw a napkin at her, and stomp off as though you're going to punch her in the face. That's ridiculous. That is so not self-aware. That's who Tamra Judge is. She's not self-aware. She's rude. She's condescending. She spins her own narratives to fit her own lifestyle. This scene made me livid. And then she goes downstairs like she's dating a douchebag. And why are you so invested? Why are you so invested in Ryan?
If she was actually a friend, and we've seen her be a friend to Jenn this whole time, and she was yelling and screaming about her dating a douchebag, that would make sense. Because then you're just having a hard time trying to get through to your friend to try to break up with this douchebag that you know is wrong for her. That makes sense to me because you're stuck in a hard place. You have proven since episode 1 that Jenn is only there for you to throw her under the bus for her storyline. You are not being a good friend to Jenn. So for you to run downstairs and start yelling that she's dating a douchebag, it's only self-serving. It has nothing to do with your friend Jenn. It has everything to do with you. You're just trying to cause a scene. You're trying to make this the main storyline of the year. Wow, Tamra Judge is back and she's here for a vengeance and she's trying to help out her friend. No, Tamra Judge is back and she's being a huge bitch.
Yeah.
She sucks.
She's
awful. She should have never come back. I don't think that OC should have came back in general. I think that what you do is you just put Taylor somewhere as a friend of. You throw maybe Gina out there. She's okay. Figure out where Emily can go.
Emily can go
Put her on something like an Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't care. She's fine. But this show in general just shouldn't be back. And if you're trying to make a big deal about, wow, OC's back in a big way, you have Tamra go on Watch What Happens Live, and she's so excited to be on there. We said it last year. Tamra sucked on Ultimate Girls Trip when she was at Dorinda's
We were shocked
place.
when she got asked back.
When she was the first person, and it was the big piece of news that she was asked back, and people were excited about it. You and I were like, what the fuck? She sucks.
Bring Vicky.
She's awful. Bring Vicky. Vicky's funny at least.
Yeah.
Tamra's not funny.
She's not funny, but she thinks
she tries to be funny, and she sucks. She's not funny. She's an asshole, and she stinks. Get her off the TV. Get the whole show off the TV. I don't care.
I can't wait to post this on Instagram. But